Hello students, I am again here to continue our lesson of Introduction to Economics, and the way in which I am trying to explain things to you. I want you to understand some of the basic concepts of economics as well, and at the same time you should know what is the essence of this subject in our daily life, as I told you in the last class also. Last time what we studied was the meaning of economics and the two branches of economics like microeconomics and macroeconomics. At that time I told you that it is the subject, it is the science that tells us to deal our day-to-day activities, that takes us to decide related to what, how, and for whom. Today we are going to discuss why we need to face these problems, like the problem of what, how, and for whom in our daily life. This is universal. It happens to everybody. It is not like that I face the problem of scarcity or you will not face. It is not like that Indian economy is facing the scarcity, the American economy will not face. Each and every economic unit, whether they are individual or economy, they have to face this problem of scarcity. That is why we are going to focus today on this aspect of scarcity and its essence in the economics. Like it is mentioned here, scarcity and choice is the essence of economics. Let us deal this first part today. What is the meaning of scarcity? Scarcity or limitation is the situation in which what we have is less than what we want. For example, we want 10,000 rupees to fulfill all our current needs, but we are having only 5,000 rupees. Now, it is the subject matter of this science, this subject, how we are able to tackle need of 10,000 rupees in availability of only 5,000 rupees. That is called scarcity. When we are in scarcity, what happens? Look, it is the scarcity that causes the problem of choice. Whenever we are in scarcity, we have to face the problem of choice. Then what are the causes of choice? These are the fundamentals that you need to study in chapter 1 also. And we are actually dealing chapter 1. Needs are unlimited or infinite. You go on fulfilling your one need, other needs are just in front of you. Resources with which we fulfill our needs are always limited or finite, as I told you earlier. And another issue is that limited resource may have alternate uses. Let us understand what is the meaning of alternate uses. Very easy. I will give you two examples. To make it clear, suppose I have 100 rupees. You also have 100 rupees. With that money, I will purchase pen because I need pen. But you may purchase copy because at that time you are in need of copy. It depends what you need. What are your requirements? Similarly, we go on fulfilling those needs. Another example, which will make it even more clear. Suppose there is a piece of land, a plot of land as we say. If the land is given to a farmer, farmer will cultivate crops over that. If the same land is given to a builder, what will he do? He will construct a building. So, what it makes it clear that limited resources may have alternate uses. These are the three fundamentals that gives rise of problem of choice. That actually is the basic reason, these are the basic reasons behind the problem what, how, and for whom. About these in detail we will study in our further classes under the topic central problem. Anyway, what is the immediate conclusion of these facts? Scarcity causes choice. You all know, just now I explained. And whenever we have to make choices, what we do? Decision making. This is the most important part of this subject. Whenever we are in scarcity, and we are always in scarcity, so what we do? We take decisions. Decisions regarding what means what to produce. Decisions regarding how means how to produce. And decision regarding for whom, that means for whom to produce. Then decision relates certain things like use of limited resource in such a way that a consumer is able to fulfill maximum needs. Decision making is related to use of limited resource in such a way that a producer maximizing profit, and at the same time a society uses its limited resource in such a way that it maximizing welfare. It is one of the major aspect of economics. So what we understand that this science gives us a kind of knowledge or skill to take decisions. Decisions to utilize our limited resources in such a way that we can maximize satisfaction of our needs. This is one side of explanation today. Now come to the other side of explanation, which is another important aspect of economics. And after that, we will directly move into economic system. Just beyond this topic, I would like to tell you that if you are learning decision making to optimize the use of limited resource, then decision makings is related to a particular system about which we will study in future. Here you see important aspects of economics. Whatever we deal in economics, whatever issues are dealt in economics, whatever problems are dealt in economics, or whatever behavior, as we say, behavior means what? Our activities. Our activities are dealt in economics. They can be classified into two categories. Major point is that how they are analyzed. Positive economics and normative economics. Now, let us understand here. Some of the issues or some of the problems or behavior that we deal in this subject, in this science, are related to past, present, and future. What was, what will be, and what is. Positive economics includes economic situations that can be studied by using facts and figures. This is the most vital part of economics that we should know. If some kind of a statement is given, like here it is mentioned, 22% population of India is under BPL. You know BPL? You have studied these things in your previous classes. Below poverty line. And you all know that below poverty line means that person who is under a particular or below a particular level, they are absolutely poor. They are not even able to fulfill their minimum basic needs. So if you say, give a statement that 22% population of India is under below poverty line, then this statement can be verified by facts and figures. In our general language, we call it data. This is the important aspect of economics. It means all such statements, all in positive economics, all such statements or issues are verifiable. Verifiable. Another part is normative economics, just opposite to positive economics. It is the economics of what ought to be. You know, it gives us a kind of value judgment. I must tell you, it gives us a kind of value judgment. It deals with the opinions of experts or economists related to economic issues or problems. But please concentrate what I am going to tell you now. Opinions of these experts cannot be verified by facts. This is normative economics. How you can understand it? With the help of some example. Like here I have mentioned an example that Manrega, as you all know, a major policy implemented by the UPA government to overcome unemployment. It states that Manrega will one day bring an end to the problem of unemployment, but this kind of statement, it is not guaranteed that Manrega will bring an end to the unemployment. But it is a kind of value judgment about this policy. Similar examples can be given. Some of the experts may have the opinion, or they are having this kind of opinion, that Manrega is misusing the taxpayers' money, so it should be removed. I mean, this policy should be withdrawn. Now, this kind of a statement cannot be verified by facts. This is what we call normative economics. Dear students, we are, as I told you earlier, in the initial phase of our studies and in the very beginning of our study of this subject, this science, we are dealing with some of the basics that are related to our everyday life. That's why, in order to understand these things, you need to practice it very well. That will help you to understand problems or issues that we will deal in future. See you again next time. Thank you.